Concerning the mandibular lateral incisor, okay, if I compare between the central and lateral, I will find that the lateral is slightly larger than the central, as you see, okay. I can find also that the incisor edge here is straight in the central incisor. In the lateral incisor, it is shifted or shorter toward the distal side, okay. So it is distally, it is shorter, not horizontal like the central incisor. What else? Again, here, if I look at the crown lingually, what can I see? If you see here, my cingulum here is centralized, my cingulum here is distally shifted. And if I look at the incisal aspect, what can I see? I can see here that my incisal edge is shifted also in a distolingual direction. Here and here you can see the incisal edge is not horizontally oriented, it is shifted in a distolingual direction. So what I'm going to do in the carving of the mandibular lateral incisor, again, I will follow the same steps. I will take my measurement. The crown length will be 9.5 again. The first step of the trapezoid, 9.5. Then take my measurement here, it will be at the neck 2.5 and 2.5. And at the crown it will be 3 and 3. Okay, then I'm going to cut my trapezoid. Then go for the second step, which is the triangle. The same I'm going to do here, 3 and 3. Okay, at the neck, 3.5 and 3.5, and again join to a point 1 millimeter lingual to the midline. 1 millimeter lingually placed to the midline. This is the midline. Measure 1 millimeter and then join the triangle here and repeat it on the other side. After I cut, I will have my triangular outline. Okay, I will find number one that I have my lingual inclination. The crown is not centralized on the root, as you see. The incisal edge is not centralized on the root. Then I am going to take my specific features, which are the shifting of the cingulum. Normally I will find it like this, right? After I cut, I need to shift the cingulum. How can I do it? Here I have, this is my mesial side, and this is my distal side. Okay, I need my cingulum. I need my cingulum to be shifted toward the distal. Normally, I used to make my lingual conversion. See how I stand here and take 1.5 millimeter, here 1.5 millimeter. Then I go up before the incisal edge, here and here, right? Then draw these two lines, and then I remove this area, here and here, to make my lingual convergence, right? But now I don't want the cingulum to be centralized, so I'm not going to remove equal wax from here and here. No, I'm going to remove excess from the mesial side. Okay, the mesial side, I will make 1.5 in the mesial side and just 0.5 here in the distal side. So I will manually remove from this side like half millimeter. See, by the side of the curver, I'm doing it here at this area of the cingulum down to the root. Okay, just a few millimeter, half milli. What about 1.5 here? Again, I'm always away from the incisal edge. Go here in the distal side and make more removal. You see, I'm removing from where half the proximal side and the lingual. I'm removing more from the mesial side. Here I remove 1.5, and here just I make 0.5 millimeter removal. You see, when I make it like this, I remove from where from the mesial more than the distal, and make more pushing here from the cingulum at the line angle. This will make my cingulum shifted toward the distal side. Okay, I can look like this to see that the cingulum should be shifted distally. Slightly remove the angle here, this line angle, slightly make roundation to make it shifted distally. So when I look, see the difference between this and this. What will make it more accentuated that it is shifted distally? The drawing of the cingulum itself. I should make the crest, as I told you, the crest of the curvature shifted more toward the distal side. So I should remove here the curve, this curve. See? To make what? To make the crest of the curvature toward the distal side. So by the tip of the curve, okay, slightly, I try to remove like this. Don't make the complete circle, no, it is like this. Okay. This is for the cingulum. What about the incisal edge? I need my incisal edge to be shifted in a distolingual direction. How can I do this? Stand here. This is the labial side, right? Make a line like this in the middle part of the crown. Then this is my distal side, right? This is my distal side. And here is my lingual half. Okay? Stand, put your finger on the lingual side like this, and from this line on the labial side, try to make slight removal like this, especially at the incisal edge. You see? I'm pushing the incisal edge here, this to lingual direction. You see, I'm removing from where? From half the labial side in the distal side, half, you see? Distally, I'm removing to make my incisal edge not horizontally oriented, no, to be in a distolingual direction. Okay? So stay away from the height of contour and begin removal here, mainly at the incisal third. See? By what part of the curve? With this part, the flat one. You see? At the angle here. Okay, so I removed from here. Then I can slightly, because this will be thin and this will be thick, the incisal ridge. So I can remove on the opposite side. Yani remove from this one and that one to make it shifted in a distolingual direction. As if I make the crown shifted in this way. I need my incisal edge not to be horizontal, to be shifted in a distolingual direction. How? I can remove from here and remove from here. So I can obtain the same thickness of the incisal edge. This is toward the distal side, this is toward the mesial. Here my lingual, here my labial side. Okay, so in the distal half of the labial side, I shall remove this area, and in the lingual, I will remove from the mesial half. Okay? Can you see? So I continue to remove here. and from the mesial half of the lingual side to obtain the same thickness of the incisor edge, not to be here very thick and here very thin. Okay, to reach this shape to be number one, incisor edge sloping distally, number two, cingulum shifted distally, and the incisor edge itself, as you see, this incisor edge is also shifted toward this two lingual direction. After you finish, you should look at the incisor edge to get sure that I have a diamond outline. Okay, as you see. Then I will complete my finishing and polishing. The cervical line curvature, don't forget. My cervical line curvature here in the mesial side, it will be I will measure 2.5 and take my point, then make the line for the cervical line like this, curve it toward the crown. Okay, and here mesially I will measure 2 millimeters, sorry, in the distal side 2 millimeters, and make a shallower curve. Then complete my drawing of the cervical line, as you see, all over. After that, I can make my roundation for this angle. Again, when I make any roundation, just from the top, as you see, like this. Okay, and keep this one sharp. How can I keep it sharp? If I remove here from the angle here, okay, to make the incisor edge straight. So this angle will be sharp. And this one will be rounded. Okay, then complete the polishing of the tooth. Get sure that nothing is irregular, no debris is present. And now we finish the mandibular lateral. So I have the central and the lateral incisors, okay? And we knew the differences between them, and also between those teeth and the maxillary ones, okay?